Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Higan Eruthyll. For today's video, I'm going to do a little bit of an update, a little bit of some summoning, and we're going to talk about this lovely game that's going global April 6th. Alright, so I'm going in here. I'm still working on, I think it's like chapter 4 or what? Yeah, chapter 4 for this. I haven't been pushing it too hard because honestly, well, it's a slow grind. We can't really do that much daily to progress our account. Maybe so if you're spending and you're able to get a lot of energy, but the daily grind is pretty limited. It's something I hope that they fix when this goes global, because I feel like you go and play for 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the afternoon, and if you can't progress in something, you're kind of stuck. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm improving my characters with what little bit of energy we get by grinding for skill upgrades, and when I realize my power is a little bit higher again, I pop back into the campaign, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I am still playing this every day. I'm still enjoying it. I am going to make a new account, like I've said, when it does go global. I haven't heard anything as far as any changes to the game yet. I don't know if they are going to announce any upgrades, changes, whatever, before the global launch or not, or if we're just gonna go global and all of a sudden the game has a ton of changes. I honestly don't know how they plan to go about things. So once that date hits and we start on new servers, or I actually start on a new account, I should say, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do a fresh reroll guide. And I have a lot of other stuff planned regarding beginner mistakes to talk about, and some hero champion guides as well. I guess they're characters, right? Characters. We don't really have deployed characters. I feel like it's like souls, heroes, champions, but every game it's just in general characters. But yeah, I'm really liking my little team here. The synergy with Gildan and Eluya is really great, given that they both are Umbra and the buffs kind of can stack on the enemy, or debuffs on the enemy can stack, which is quite nice. And they kind of enable each other at the end of the day, which is really great as well. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna push right through here pretty well. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully it doesn't get too much harder. I'd like to finish this area out. I just have a full refresh of energy, so I'm like, let's go ahead in here. But yeah, I've been mostly ignoring the daily content as far as the other like arc stuff goes, honestly. All I've been doing is picking specific resources to farm, to work on one specific thing at a time. I'm like, okay, I want to get this skill to level 6, let's go farm it. And then I close the game because that's all we can do. I haven't been pushing my mesmerizing labyrinth at all, because I feel like there's a weird imbalance there. It says you only need 22,000 power, but then I had 30,000 power and I still lost the first or the second to last battle, or the last battle, not even close. I remember it was like they just start one-shotting you and you're like, wait, I thought I only needed like 22,000 power. And even grabbing all the buffs possible, I felt really stuck there. So I haven't retried, and I probably have like 9-10 of those darn crystals to go through and do mesmerizing labyrinth, which will probably be a nice boost to my account once I actually do it. But also with the idea of kind of waiting for global, I'm not pushing too hard at this point. I just want to do enough to be able to test out some different areas of the game, and also try new characters that I haven't played with yet. So I'm actually going to try to do a little bit of a spotlight on, what's his name? Goodness, what's his name? Basel. That guy. Yeah, that guy. I'm gonna do a guide on him. Someone requested that I show him off and go through his skills in the way that I did for Gildan as well. If you haven't seen that, I did do a little bit of a spotlight on Gildan where I showcased her skills, talk about her synergy with Aluya, and also, yeah, just, honestly, I showed everything. I showed the extra bonuses for Awakening and kind of wanted to have it be a chance for you guys to actually see the details because she was on the summoning banner at the time. And as far as the game has it now, you can't actually even see what the details of a character are that you're about to summon for, which is so silly. I'm hoping they change that for the global launch. But if not, well, our character spotlights are surely going to come in handy, and I'll try to do that for every character I have on this account. Even if I don't get them on the new account, I will use this server account as a way to take a look and yeah, see if I could help you guys out, because it's so weird that you can't just see all the details of every character when you look at like the index or anything. Like there's got to be some way to see like what you're summoning for. I don't know, it's quite weird for me, but I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit because I just want you guys to know that I'm not like neglecting the Higan content completely, just because it's in this weird limbo phase where soft launch happens, some people are playing, some people probably stop playing, and we're kind of waiting for global launch overall. I don't want to start pumping out like daily content on this until we're closer to the date. So as we get closer to April 6th, let's see, that's a Thursday, probably the last week of March, I'll start putting out more videos. So stay tuned for more content. Again, I haven't stopped playing, I'm still going, so I just wanted to do a little bit of a check-in and show you guys where I'm at. Yeah, I'm stuck here, 94% cleanse rate. I might be able to do that if I manualed it. I feel like even when I've tried to manual and be perfect with my timing, if I'm stuck, I'm usually still stuck for the most part. But there's always a little bit of RNG to go into it, and yeah, I think I have to make sure I time stuff, like if you have to interrupt with Gildan or something as well. But alright, so I want to quickly do some summons, and also, yeah, let's first show you guys where I'm at. So I've got level 70 Media, Gildan, Aluya, Liv, and I'm working on Basil, I'm guessing, Basel. So that way I can try to work him into some content too. Although I really don't see myself using him instead of Gildan, especially with Aluya in the team. But maybe if I was doing something where Media was my main damage dealer instead of Aluya, and I put Basil in, maybe I would swap him in there as well and try to stack some different strategy here. But also, I haven't really done anything with the element synergy, but he doesn't really have he doesn't have a bonus where you actually really need to stack the elemental, at least with him specifically, but we'll talk about that in another video. As you can see, actually, let's go inventory. Can we see my plays? Yes, my plays are pretty limited. I've only got a couple 5-stars so far. I did get, of course they're 1 and 1, so they're kind of useless except for the 1 base stat if I actually needed that as the filler. I haven't really pushed this that much because of my limited grinding of the mesmerizing labyrinth. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. This was just silly to me, but I have 12 of these things. 12. But I was here and I'm stuck at 9 out of 10 here. And I couldn't seem to get that 10. And I feel like my account has only improved a few skills here and there, so I'm not quite sure I could really get this done yet, which is so silly. Literally, it says recommended power 22,000, and I was over 30,000 power and still not beating it. Even when I tried manualing slowly and making sure I pumped out the heals. I feel like I needed maybe to bring in Kier for the shields. I don't know, but I was getting like one shot. I'm like, manualing ain't helping this. I'm just getting smashed. So it was weird. I'm not quite sure why. Let me know in the comments below if you had the same issues with this twisted images one behind me here. Did you get stuck randomly? I mean, I am missing out on not doing this daily, but obviously the good thing is these crystals stay here, which is awesome. We keep getting more. So, do they expire? It says remaining time 1 day. Probably, but does that just mean to another one regenerates? Maybe I am missing out on a regeneration. But we also get these from doing the dailies either way, so I'm not too worried. But I'm gonna do this. It's fine. The shop is okay. Because I haven't pushed this, I haven't got to the point where I can get a whole set. I don't really see the point of going into the shop until you can buy all 3 of them, right? I might also buy this, just because if you sign one of the plays, that's one of those progress missions, so I might decide to do that soon. You know what's funny? This game has a lack of red dots. I mean, you see it as it has a few. It has weird ones. It has a red dot on this mesmerizing labyrinth, and then seemingly for no reason. It's like, okay, I have these, I know. And this is, I'm stuck at it, so I was stuck at it, maybe not now. But yeah, like, why do I have a red dot here? I don't know. But do I have a red dot to remind me that I keep forgetting that arena even exists in this game? Nope, they're not reminding me to do my arena battles. I literally keep forgetting about the Coliseum. I think I've done arena 2 or 3 times. So when it comes to the main real account, when it goes global, I'm going to be a lot better about that, that's for sure. But I literally didn't even notice that I unlocked Director's Showdown. I don't even know when, what, probably a few days at least after I'd unlocked it. And I've probably only done the battles 2 or 3 days. I literally forget it's here because I don't go into this realm of fighters unless I was purposely trying to push some more of like the deep maze, which I probably recommended power. I'm probably exactly that. So I don't know that I can clear 90 quite yet. I just got stuck there when I tried yesterday. Isolated Tower, I definitely need to push this before it ends, so I'll do that today. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm working on it, but it's a weird grind, and it's just the reality of the energy here. Like, we could use the dubs for energy, but it's so expensive every single run that it doesn't feel worth it. So instead, we're summoning. At least we hope we can get dupes of some characters or get a new character to try. We can make our character better with some dupes. That's always fun. But yeah, we have alright, and we have a banner here, right? So I think I might actually do a 10 pull on this banner instead of the other one, because this, well, for one, this doesn't transfer. The orange doesn't stay orange. The star mode doesn't stay there. It transfers to character Stardust after this event is over, which is like tomorrow. So yeah, it's soon. So I think I'm gonna pull on this banner with just hopes of increased odds to get Cercelet. You're more likely to get the following characters. The rates take 50% up, so let's see. They have a 2% chance to be recruited. So it's not exactly great odds, but if we're gonna summon, we might as well summon for the limited time character. Ironically, so I've pushed this event pretty good. I went to stage 6 of that event. I did waste a bunch of energy there, but to be fair, we got a lot of resources to use for upgrading our characters, so I guess it kind of worked out just like I was grinding another dungeon instead. But I actually got 3 copies of Screamer out of pulling, what, 4 or 5 of these? I don't even know. It was so weird. I kept getting copies of Screamer, so not mad at that. I'm gonna have to build her, I swear. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna have regrets because the value for spending that resource on energy is just terrible anyway. So we're gonna have fun summoning instead. Screw it. I'm probably gonna get nothing. I just want to get a new character to play with or someone to make my current characters better. And I get 1 epic, great. It's probably gonna be for someone I'm no longer using anymore. Or if it's in another Screamer. She looks cool. Come on. Okay, yeah, a character I haven't really started using yet. Maybe I'll have some time to play around with some of the others to at least do some guide overviews and talk synergy, and kind of team comp and synergy is kind of the most important thing I think to talk about when it comes to figuring out these new characters and when you're summoning, to decide if you want to summon on that banner, if you like the characters that are on that banner or not. So I am gonna try to make more guides. I really had a good time making that one for Gildan, and I think I did a good job. But I don't know, guys. So I have 26 pity. That's gonna carry over to this purple banner stuff, so at least I could use that. It doesn't go to waste. Still kind of a bummer. Oh, I have 10! Alright, screw it. Let's just summon for the healer. I ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, I could save it for another banner change, but why not? We're here. Let's do it. RNG. I don't have her yet, so again, it's another character that I could check out for sake of people being prepared for global launch, or if you're gonna keep playing on this server, well, you'll be ready, and of course I didn't get one. We're just building up our pity either way, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Hathor. I actually have got a few copies of her already. She's one I have not played with, so again, we're getting more fire. We're getting lots of this fire element, so I'm gonna have to build a fire team at some point. Okay, at least this is the good thing. At least the pity stays and the other one will transfer over. So we're just gonna build up pity, so if I don't pull on this banner, well, yeah, this one ends tomorrow for Nuno, unfortunately. So I guess we're just gonna have to pull whoever's next. And we only have 5 plays, so I'm not gonna... Ooh, but we're only 3 away from a pity. Ah, shit, we can get Raul. Or is it only 1? This is something I wanted to test. I don't know the answer to this. I haven't watched any other content creators do it. Alright, let's, 1. I want to find out what they actually mean with the plays. Do we only get 1? It doesn't make it clear. And maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Not trying to... I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Okay, well that was pointless. Cancel. Alright, so we can redeem a pity. Each wish gives you Inspiration Stardust, which can be used to redeem rewards. After this wish event is over, the associated exchange list will also be disabled. So what I can't tell is, does this mean I actually get all 3? Open this to get any Raul play inspirations of your choice to use on your characters. So does that mean I only get 1 actual play, not the whole set? Oh god. I don't want to mess... You know what? It doesn't matter. This account's going to be disappearing. So this is the For Science, guys. For Science. Is this the whole set? It looks like it's a whole set. It shows 3 pictures. But that could be deceiving, so let's find out. Where did it go? Let's find out. Let's go to Aluya. She's probably gonna get those, right? What? Okay, do I have to open it? Yes, okay, use. Oh god. You can only pick 1. It is only 1! That's fucking terrible. So you have to hit pity 3 times to get a whole set. So in other words, this was For Science. You guys might have already known this, but I hadn't got to the point to even find out yet. So, fucking hell. So in other words, you really don't even want to do this unless you've already grabbed 2, or you've pulled so many plays you can get the pity 3 times. So you want to save your pity points in the wish shop. What the hell? Ugh, I don't like the pity for this game at all. It is only... I thought it was only 1, but I did not want to be right. I wanted to be wrong. I wanted my thoughts to be wrong. Ew. We have to do this that many times, so in order to get... You just start getting pity for 1 5-star play. See, it's really not worth it to even bother redeeming, yeah, until you have a ton to redeem. And it's 150 plays. We're never gonna get full sets of plays, like, here. Ugh, I don't like that. That's too much. They're a little stingy in this game. And we hardly get summons to begin with. I mean, it's not like I have so much more content left that I'm just waiting on all the resources. I've already completed almost everything. I'm getting nothing else. So what else is there to look forward to? A couple tickets, that's it? I don't know, guys. I really hope that they improve some of this, like the rates, the pities, the how many resources we get, how many free summons we get. I mean, I think it's fair that I have the amount of triple S's I have right now. But the plays, that seems really stingy for the plays. We can't even, like, put a whole set together? Yikes. I don't know. Alright, this video was a bit too long. Sorry for rambling. I just kind of wanted to check in. Hope you guys are still enjoying this game, though. I do have hopes, though, for Global, that there'll be some good changes. Otherwise, I don't think this game is gonna last. I think people are gonna play for a day, realize you get stuck instantly, and then drop the game quickly because you're gonna be like, well, I can't do anything. So hopefully that changes, because the vibe is amazing, the graphics are super fun, I love the gameplay. Hopefully they fix the things that we're asking for. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I will be live tomorrow, Wednesday, streaming for Honkai Star Rail, so join me live, or I'll see you in the next video.